are. Alright. Here we go. Good evening, everybody. Ah! Let me just poke myself in the eye real quick. That's very important. Good evening, and welcome to another stream of The Longest Journey! Yay! We are on the island of Elias, and we have made it to the village, city, settlement of the Elatians, who are these cool wingedy people. And we're making friends with them, which is great because we need to see the teller, I believe was her title, who lives in there somewhere. But this guard doesn't want to let me in because I need to prove that I am of the Elatians first, and I'm going to do that by learning their stories. But before we start doing that, let's check out the diary. Hi, Macafort! Saturday, around noon. Found out why the island keeps rumbling. It's not an imminent volcanic eruption, as I'd feared, but rather the snoring of a very, very large man, transmitted through a kind of telephone to a large speaker in the middle of the island. With all this snoring going on, nobody's getting any work done, and that's a bad thing. So I need to wake this guy Quamon up, somehow. And the key to this, puzzle? The key to this puzzle is, I think, these telephones that are scattered around the island. Oh, that's it. We did that already. Right. So, let's talk to the adorable child again. Let's see if she has a story for me.
Hi, Saina.
Hi, April.
Do you know one of the four tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Yes, my mommy taught me the tale of the stars. It's a really pretty story. Do you want me to tell it?
Please, Saina, I would like that very much.
Okay. This is my tale, the tale of stars, and I tell it to you in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher, in her words. In the small village of Jinjay near the rumbling hills of Onion, there lived a girl called Mona. She was a curious girl, and she would always get in the way of grown elation. Go play somewhere else, they would say to Mona, but she didn't want to play with the other children. She wanted to be where the grown-ups were, to see what they were doing, and learn from them. But one day, after getting many complaints from the pottery makers, and guardsmen, and traders, and soldiers in the village, Mona's mother told her that she wasn't to interfere with the grown-ups anymore, and that instead she could go play with the other children, or sit still and draw or work with clay. But Mona was always curious, and now, since she wasn't to be among the grown elation anymore, she decided to go exploring the forest that lay just outside of the village of Jinjay. She had many times been forbidden to enter the forest because it could be a dangerous place, but Mona was very curious. Of course, she wasn't planning on going far into the forest, but then her eye caught sight of a white flufftail hopping through the tall grass, and Mona, curious as ever, gave chase.
Flufftail.
The flufftail ran away into the forest, and Mona followed, blind to where she was going, and interested only in catching the white flufftail so that she could keep it as a pet. But then, after a good while, the flufftail disappeared into a hole in the ground, leaving Mona alone in a small clearing, somewhere deep inside the forest.
Hey, Canonical.
She was exhausted after running after the flufftail for so long, and as she looked around the clearing at the unfamiliar trees and flowers, she realized that she hadn't been paying attention to where she was going. Not for the first time, her curiosity had gotten the better of her, but this time it was serious. Mona was too young to fly, and she had very little sense of direction, and chasing the white fluff tail had made her dizzy and tired. It was getting darker, and Mona was all alone in the deep, dangerous forest, too sleepy and too scared to be able to go anywhere. Mona curled up with her wings wrapped around her under the leaves of a tree and began crying. Soon it got really dark, and somewhere, not far away, wolves started howling at the moon. Mona was so scared, she was petrified, but after a while her exhaustion got the better of her, and she fell asleep. She woke up when she heard a voice calling her from somewhere far above. Looking up at the starry sky, Mona saw a vision of the spirits of 5 tellers gazing down at her. "You have let your curiosity leave you astray," said one. "You are lost, and you deserve to be lost," said another. "Poor little girl," said a third. "We will help you home," said a fourth. "But remember this," said the 5th spirit. "We will lead you back to your village and to your mother only if you promise us one thing." "I promise," said Mona. "Whatever it is, I promise I will do it." "Very well," said the 1st spirit. "You will make the story of this night into your own tale, and you will call it the Tale of Stars." "It will be a tale to warn the curious to be careful," continued the 3rd spirit, "and to not let their curiosity get the better of them. And," said the 2nd spirit, "to remind the elation that the spirits of their tellers watch out for them when they most need it." And so the spirits of the 5 tellers guided Mona through the forest, and by dawn she was home. And Mona did tell her tale, the Tale of Stars, to everyone in the village, so that everyone would remember that the curious must be cautious, and that the spirits of the tellers are always watching. This was my tale, the Tale of Stars, and I told it in my own words as my teacher did to me.
That was a beautiful tale, Saina.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Saina.
You're leaving again? I wish you could stay.
Me too, Saina, believe me.
All right. One tail down. Now, this one, I believe, has a crush on the guard at the entrance. So before we talk to her again, we're going to go talk to him. I bet this guy knows the story. We'll get him on the way back.
So, Isam, that's your name, isn't it?
Yes, Isam of Tamar.
A good-looking guy like you must get a lot of attention from the girls, right?
Are you asking me for courtship?
Me? No. Wings don't do anything for me. No, I was just thinking, maybe you had your eye out for somebody special?
I'm without a mate. The women of Tamar are cold and unfriendly, and whenever I try to talk to one of them, she ignores me.
Huh. Even Nima?
Nima? No, she's too pretty for me. She won't appreciate my attention.
Aww.
This is like high school. Trust me, Isam. You go talk to her one of these days, and I'm sure you'll find you have a lot in common. Just be yourself, okay?
You think so? Perhaps you are right. I will do as you say, Windbringer. Thank you.
Nima's out of my league. No, she is not.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of winds, Windbringer. Do you wish to hear it?
Very much.
Then I shall tell it. This is the tale of winds, my tale, and I pledge to tell it in my own words, as told in turn by my teacher. In the village of Karan, in the mountains of tall winds, there lived a young Elatian woman named Iwana. Iwana had one desire above all others, to soar higher and farther than anyone else. And even though her wings were no broader, nor her body sleeker than anyone else's, she pursued this foolish desire without rest, and as time passed, she did soar higher, and she did fly farther than the other young elation in her village, and her name became known far and wide amongst the tribes of the mountains of tall winds. But still, Iwana was not happy. She was not happy because, in her vanity, even though she was a better flyer than almost everyone else, and to her eyes, she was still not good enough. She wanted to be so much better than anyone else that she would be remembered for all time as the best flyer amongst all the elation. And so one day, Iwana decided to climb to the top of Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light, and to soar from those giddy heights to the ends of the world. Her friends and her family pleaded with her not to, because every elation knew that to soar from such heights was dangerous, that at such heights the air was thin and the winds treacherous. But Iwana would not listen, and on a cold and clear morning she climbed up the Tower of Light to the rock and the ice at the very top. From there she could see to the ends of the world. And it brought tears to her eyes to know that now, finally, she would be greater and better than any elation before her. And so Iwana spread her wings and leaped off the mountain. Those who watched her from far below said that for a split moment Iwana soared, and she soared higher and farther than any elation before or since. But then the treacherous winds caught a hold of her, and the thin air made her plummet towards the ground and to fall to her death amongst the rocks at the base of the mountain. In her vanity, Iwana could not see beyond her desire to be the very best. And vanity always stands to fall. That was the tale of winds, my tale, and I told it in my own words, as told to me in turn by my teacher.
Well, that was bleak.
Thanks for your help.
How about you?
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of sea, human.
Would you mind telling it to me?
I would be happy to do so. This is the tale of sea, told in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in his words, and to him by his teacher in his words. This was a very, very long time ago, when the elation were a strong people, and we could spend days riding the hot winds above the seas. We hunted fish then, and we were at war with the Merum, the Wet-tails. Akalis was one of the strongest warriors there was. His claws were sharp and long, his beak pointy, and his teeth strong. Akalis was admired by everyone in his clan, and because of this, he was cocky and arrogant. So one day, the teller of Akalis city asked him to perform a very important and very special duty, to bring a sacred jewel to the teller of an elation town across the sea. This particular jewel was very important because it signified a union between the 2 towns, and it would benefit the people of both that it was delivered safely and promptly. Akalis grinned and told the teller that he would deliver the jewel both quickly and safely, and that she was not to worry. But the teller did worry, because Akalis was young and too sure of himself. But she wanted to test him, and to teach him that sharp claws, a pointy beak, and strong teeth are not all a warrior needs, that a warrior must also be wise and careful. So Acalus set out across the sea on his flight. It was on the fourth day that he spotted something in the water that caught his attention, and forgetting his duty and following his curiosity, Acalus dived towards the water to investigate. When he came closer, he saw that there were Merum in the water, foolishly hunting close to the surface, and Acalus saw an opportunity to again prove his might as a great warrior to his people, and to capture the fins of a few wet-tails. But this time, Acalus' arrogance got the better of him, because the Merum had set a trap. As he dived towards the Merum with his claws, a spear shot up from the water to hit him. Acalus struck the water and dropped the jewel he was carrying, and it was all he could do not to drown. Acalus was bleeding, and the Merum were grabbing onto his wings and his legs, but he fought bravely, and finally he managed to escape. But even though he now lived, he was dead inside, because the shame of losing the sacred jewel would always be with him. Acalus could not return to his village, because he had neglected his duty to his teller and to his people, and so he went away to a small island where he could be alone. To himself and his people, Acalus now became the Lost One. He who had been on a sacred mission, but had failed in his arrogance. A year passed, and one day Acalus met with human traders from a ship that came close to his island. From the traders, Acalus heard speak of a hideous creature that lived in the sea, the Octowoe. The Octowoe was said to have a third eye, like a jewel, and that this eye pulled hapless sailors into its deadly eight-armed grasp.
Ooh.
Acalus knew immediately that the Octowoe's third eye had to be the jewel that he lost in the sea a year ago, and he now saw the opportunity to redeem himself. But elation was not used to water, and the thought of submerging himself in the cold, harsh ocean chilled Acalus to his heart. But he was the Lost One, and if in his death he could at the very least redeem himself, to his own heart then it would be worth it. So Acalus fashioned himself a spear, because in the water his claws and his beak would be too slow, and he flew out to where the Octowoe was last seen. And then Acalus dived into the sea. The dark water closed in on him, and his wings and legs went numb. But still Acalus kept pushing down until he saw the lair of the Octowoe. Spotting Acalus, the Octowoe attacked, and Acalus saw the monster's third eye, his sacred jewel, shining bright in the darkness, and his heart was filled with a sense of duty and courage that he had never felt before. But as he began fighting the eight-armed monster, Acalus realized that if he were to fight like he usually did, he would not stand a chance. He would have to think differently. And so Acalus tricked the Octowoe into following him through a tight chasm where the monster got stuck. And then he swam above it, and using his spear, tipped a rock on top of the Octowoe. Swimming back down again, the Octowoe was flailing helplessly. Now, almost out of air, Acalus took the sacred jewel from the Octowoe's head and swam back up. Finally, Acalus could deliver the sacred jewel to the town across the sea, and upon returning to his village, he went to the teller, bowed his head, and said, "Forgive me, teller, for in my arrogance I thought I could do everything. But I could not, and I became the Lost One because of it." "You were lost," said the teller, "but you are no more. Because now you see the limits of your own strength, and you will know that a warrior must be careful and wise, in addition to being strong and fierce. This was the tale of C, and I told it in my own words as told to me by my teacher.
Well, there's kind of a theme among these stories, isn't there? Basically, don't get too big for your britches and listen to people. Stuff like that. Hello, Blacktails. I don't... I feel like April Ryan is a better protagonist than Kate Walker, but I mean, Kate Walker's pretty good. Kate Walker is just surrounded by assholes. You remember that particular story? I don't. That is pretty impressive. I don't remember any of these stories. Let's see if you have one for me.
Hi, Mima. Hi, April. Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming? I had to learn the tale of homecoming. It took a long time, but I think I got it now. I'm better with pottery than I am with the tales, unfortunately. Do you want to hear it? Please. Very well. This is the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I shall tell it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher, in her words, and by her teacher in turn.
Yes.
Moran was a handsome young Elation man with strong wings and a hardy beak. He lived below the white cliffs, where the water was salty and the fish plentiful. Moran was betrothed to Inara, the loveliest girl there ever was. She was fair and slender and tall, and her eyes were the clearest shade of blue. But Moran was hesitant to enter into union with Inara, to become her husband and to give her children. He would always come up with a new excuse for why they had to wait a little while longer. Now, Inara was skilled at pottery, but even more so with stories, and the teller of the village had many times asked Inara to be her apprentice, to learn all the tales, so that someday she could take over as the teller. But Inara refused, knowing that if she did accept the teller's offer, she would never be able to marry Moran, because a teller cannot have a husband nor children of her own. Her refusal to become the teller's apprentice was unheard of, because who could refuse such an honor? But to Inara, love was more important. Her love for Moran was beyond honor, beyond reason. But despite Inara's love, Moran was still hesitant. And then one day he told Inara, "I am traveling on a pilgrimage to the far shores. I will be gone for some time, and while I am traveling, and in accordance with our traditions, I will be freed from our betrothal. Not until I come back will the bond between us be renewed." It was not unusual for a young Elation man at that time to go on a pilgrimage, and the bond between the betrothed would often be cut while he was away, to be formed again upon his return. But Inara was heartbroken, because she had thought that Moran would soon want to marry her. When Moran saw her tears, he said to her, "Do not weep. When I come back, I promise I will marry you. Just wait for me, and stay with your pots, to make the time pass quickly." And then Moran left on his pilgrimage to the far shores. Many years went by, and Moran had exciting adventures on the far shores. But by and by, he began to long for home, and for Inara, and now he had finally realized that he loved her, and that he wanted to marry her. But when he returned, he could not find Inara amongst the pot makers. He went to visit her family, and they told him that, after waiting for many years, Inara accepted the teller's offer of apprenticeship. And that when the teller left on the last wind during the previous winter, Inara herself became the new teller. Angry, Moran made his way to the teller's nest, and when he saw Inara, he said to her, "You promised me you would wait." But Inara did not say a single word in answer. She just turned around and lifted something wrapped in leaves from the cot behind her and gave it to Moran. Moran unwrapped the package, and inside he found an old pot, cracked and broken in two. "What is this pot?" he asked. "And why did you not wait for me like I asked you to?" And finally Inara spoke, and she said to Moran, "I made this pot for you, my dear Moran, when you left, because I wanted it to be my marriage gift to you. But when many, many years passed, I finally realized that you did not love me the way I loved you, and to live hoping otherwise would be death. But I want to marry you, cried Moran. I came back. But Inara just nodded at the broken pot in Moran's hands and said, like an old pot that is left without care, a heart may break in two, and a broken heart can never be mended. And so Inara turned away, never to speak with Moran again, and Moran's heart, like the pot that was left untended, broke in two, because absence makes a heart brittle. This was the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I told it in my own words as told to me by my teacher, and as I will tell it to my student when the time comes.
Bye, Nima.
Goodbye, April.
The moral of that story was, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. Alternatively, you snows, you lows. Yeah, Roper Clax is awesome, and he is definitely one of the characters that I remembered from when I played this game many, many years ago. So I was very much looking forward to getting to the part where he showed up. We did that a few weeks ago.
Are you ready for the questions now?
Yes, ask me the questions.
Quiz time!
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwana fall from in her vain attempt to fly higher and further than anyone else?
Yeah. I kind of had the same thought for Ropers.
Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light.
That is correct. In the Tale of Stars, what did Mona see in the sky that helped her find her way home?
Dungeon monsters, yes, but also Reciteer. Frequent kicking my ass monsters.
The spirits of 5 tellers.
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea, what creature did the Lost One battle in his quest to recover the sacred jewel?
The Octawo?
That is correct. My final question to you is this. In the Tale of Homecoming, what was given to Moran by his teller when he returned from his pilgrimage?
That's funny also because so I recently ran a D&D session for my players, and I had a combat encounter that was originally planned to be several cave fishers and a roper, but I ended up leaving out the roper because they were like the cave fishers were plenty. They were having trouble with them, but like they were definitely freaked out enough, and I was like, you know what, that's good. I'm fine with that. Let's just axe the roper.
A broken pot, to teach him that absence may break a heart in two.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have proven your knowledge of the 4 tales. You are the Windbringer. The teller would see you presently.
He's guarding the entrance to the tower.
Cool. In we go.
She's the teller. She must be over 100 years old.
Come closer, human. Closer. I cannot see your face. Closer still. Come sit here by me.
And then she eats me.
There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up. Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
They were interesting stories, and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The Elation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise, the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words, and we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
To be fair, the story quiz was not the only thing that made me the Windbringer. There was also the part where I flew across the chasm without wings. But yes, I see your point.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
You're not from Earth? From Arcadia?
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind before the divide, when the earth was one and humans had yet to learn of magic and science. But we were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, the younger Elation pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
He was just a big nerd. The one. You got your ass kicked by a mimic carpet. That's awesome. I was trying to like look for other possible encounters, and I think a lurker was one of the ones I was considering, which is basically like they're not really carpets, but they're like giant like cave manta rays basically, and they just blend in with the ground or the wall. So kind of like a mimic carpet.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Merim, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Merim who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Merim into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now sleeping, resting before the journey back.
Back where?
To a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Merim and bring them home with him, back to their world, to their ocean. Strangely enough, we have a similar tale. It is said that the great wind that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can soar forever on warm winds.
Like heaven.
In a way, perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep, I recite this tale to myself. It is a comforting one.
Hello, Raiders! Thank you for the raid, Decaf Jedi. Welcome, everyone. We're in the middle of extended story time with the Elation in The Longest Journey. So, settle in for some fun tales. Or fall asleep. Last week, Grundislav, aka Francisco Gonzalez, showed up in my stream, and he was saying that like this part of the game put him to sleep. So, you know, if that's what this does to you, then enjoy your nap.
What do you know about the Dryad kin?
Kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world. The white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that has yet to be told.
Do you know anything about the Guardian's realm?
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Your people are the keepers of the tales. You remember more than humankind has forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course the Dryad kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather that one of the kin may be able to tell you.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions.
I am glad I could help you with some answers.
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to
I
me
know
to
you are,
hear
but what am
those
I?
words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sitting, actually.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but what is it that the Windbringer is supposed to do for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you, and it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here. For a long time, the Elation have lost the strength they used to have. Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
Tanyan.
You know of the reason for this?
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Merim. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did. The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
If you don't, both the Elation and the Merim will die out. When war broke out between your people and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called Tanyan was abundant where the Merim and the Elation lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then we must make peace with the Merim and restore the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon. When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Elation to meet with the Merim in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Merim.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place, Windbringer?
You want me to decide? Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach. Inside, there are remnants of an old Elation settlement and a Merim city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
The stone? You have the other half?
We have held on to it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use to the Windbringer.
It will, trust me.
And we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day, so let us not waste light. Go and wait for my ambassador in the caves.
Hell yeah. Mending an age-old rift.
It's amazing. This place is so beautiful. And the scent of sea and rock and nest. This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the Wet-tail, with the Merum back then.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the Tanyan bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Merum will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
They said they would. Hush, I hear something.
We are here, Waterstiller, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of Amiram City, and you, guard to the Elation Teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Elation, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
As do we, Merum. And we pledge to do all we can for this to happen.
You're fuzzy.
The stone is now whole, Windbringer, and the Elation and the Merum will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you. The both of you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to our sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
Yay! Yeah. Sleeping god at the bottom of the ocean? Yeah, that's Lovecraft as hell. Thankfully, it isn't. But...
That's a weird rock. It just doesn't look natural. The sand is covering something.
maybe it is, maybe it is Cthulhu. Look at this thing.
Feels more like a shell than a rock. I don't think it's a rock. I think it's alive. It's a large shell. I wonder how deep it goes and what it contains.
Is it voiced by Jermaine Clement?
The sand is covering something.
Shiny. Ooh.
It's some kind of organic sensor.
Sphincter?
It's soft and spongy. Hello? Is anybody in there? Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts. It's some kind of organic sensor. It's soft and spongy.
Seems like a bad idea, but okay. Whoa.
There's air in here. And it's dry. I swear I'm never taking a bath again. That doesn't look like a natural protrusion. It's too big and round.
Round.
I know you.
Oh god, it's the Elder God from Soul Reaver.
Be afraid. I know what you are.
You do?
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
Underwater Sauron. Searon.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I need some answers.
Everyone needs answers. Everyone has questions. I am not the oracle. I cannot answer all your questions.
I don't expect you to answer all of them, but I was hoping for an answer to at least some of them.
Then ask and be gone.
Yeah, the Draugr. It kind of sounds like him.
What is the Day of Ascension?
The day when the kin return home. When my siblings come to me. And we rise toward the stars. For our journey back to our cradle. This is the Day of Ascension.
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
We will. Eventually. When everything is ready.
When what's ready?
I will not answer that question. It is not necessary for you to know.
What am I?
What do you mean?
You said you know what I am. What am I?
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must make this discovery on your own.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus. So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
That's so not helpful. But thank you.
So, to add a little context to that, think back to what happened at the very beginning of this game, where we started, and what happened there. Yes. I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Well, what does that make us? Absolutely nothing. Which is what you are about to become.
I'm looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes. I have one such jewel.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Take it.
Are you sure?
Take it. It is yours now. It is part of your destiny.
Okay. Tell me if it hurts. I need to know where I can find the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky. Amongst the stars.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one.
So I baked you a cake.
Even down here, I could hear you. I speak with the Dark People. They are my messengers. They have prepared a map for you with the entrance you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
You are afraid of time and hard work.
No, but it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation.
Sorry.
This was important. And for that, I thank you. Now, I wish to sleep.
You said something about a map?
The Dark People have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
What, now?
Yes. Hold on.
Collecting shiny pebbles. I mean, yeah. Shiny pebbles are an easy MacGuffin. Oh my god. Looking for a dragon's eye. You're talking to one. I don't remember any of this either, to be fair. So, you know, you're not alone. I vaguely remember the Dark People. But, yeah, very little. Yeah, but I don't remember... I don't remember that conversation. I don't remember the Sleeping God. Yeah, there's just, like, large chunks of this game that have been excised from my brain. But then there are other parts that have remained very firmly within my brain. Seems like a good time to save. And all of a sudden, we're in the Maw from Little Nightmares.
I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey. The ship is enshrouded in a thick fog, very mystic-like. I can't see the face, but I think it's a man. A tall man wearing a dark cloak. He's one of the dark people, whatever they are. It's the second half of the piece of the stone disc entrusted to the Elation and the Merum a long time ago. It's the Blue Dragon's eye jewel. It's one of the dark people. Thanks for taking me on board.
Who are you?
Well, I thought you... I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark, and I guess you're a dark person.
But who are you?
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
You are special. Who are you?
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kangang La. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the protector of the balance. And I'm April Ryan. This is who I am.
Hell yeah.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
Ah! Hello. April is just collecting titles. Here and there. Thank you for the follow, the expert casual.
Why am I, a wave?
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos. A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
And that's what I do?
You are a wave. There are ripples from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot escape it. You are a wave.
No pressure or anything.
The ancient dragon, the blue of the Drake kin, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library, and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was gonna be this easy?
It will not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is our stone. We entrust it to you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
Yeah, I was expecting more. Like, don't I have to do something for you first? No? Just gonna show up?
Will
Alright.
the ship take me back to Marcuria? I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
That's fine. Thanks a lot.
You are free to rest here, to sleep, while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intrusion.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm staying right here.
Sleep.
I feel like there should have been, or perhaps maybe it was planned to be more here, and maybe it was cut for time or budget or something. Shadows.
Did you sleep?
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
Not did you sleep well?
There are barely
Did
any
you sleep?
ships here.
I do not know why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
Whatever that means, I'll try. Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh. The city looks strangely quiet and deserted. And the sky, those are not ordinary clouds. They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
Ruh-roh. This meeting could have been an email. Hey, just out of curiosity, where's Crow?
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Didn't think so.
I know that sound.
Metroid? Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh god.
And I know that vortex. Shit! Cortez must have found me, and just in the nick of time, too. God, that was close.
Yeah, like the one outsider you better be
What
kind
caused that
to.
shift to open just in time? It has to be Cortez. Finally.
Hello? Anybody there? Who's there?
It's just me.
April. It's good to see you again.
Well, look at us. Back in Stark. It's been a while.
It's Father Raul. Father Raul, where is Cortez? I thought he'd be here.
I haven't seen Cortez for a week, and it worries me. He usually stops by once every few days.
Yeah, that's not Cortez. But he's a friend.
When did you last see Cortez?
It must have been, I think it was last Sunday. Exactly 1 week today. He's been gone longer than that before, but this time
What?
This time I have a feeling there's something wrong. I don't like that feeling.
Is there anything you're not telling me, Father Raul?
I don't know what you,
Yes, you do. You're no ordinary priest. You know about Stark and Arcadia, about the balance, and I'm sure you know a lot more about Cortez than you're willing to let on.
Ooh, calling him
How
out.
did you?
I heard you and Cortez talking last Sunday, and it scares me. And pisses me off to think that you're using me, that you're keeping things from me. I thought for sure that I could trust Cortez, but as it turns out, I can't. I was hoping to confront him with this, but he's not around, and you're part of it too, aren't you?
April, you have to trust me when I tell you.
Sorry, I can't trust anybody anymore. There's so much at stake, and I don't know who to trust, Father. Please, tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, April. I mean, I'm sorry you don't feel like you can trust anyone anymore, and I'm sorry that I don't know more than I do. But I will try to answer your questions honestly and openly as much as I can.
Who is Cortez?
What do you mean?
The way people react when I mention his name, the fact that he seems to have been alive for a very long time, and that he knows as much as he does. Who is he?
It's funny, but I've been asking that very same question myself many, many times. Who is this man? He's old, yes, and powerful. He has strong magic, but he rarely lets on exactly how strong he is. He prefers to be considered eccentric, crazy even. They are both excellent disguises.
You still haven't answered my question about Cortez.
That's because I cannot answer. I just don't know. He found me when I first came here. You see, I'm not just a Catholic priest. I'm also a sentinel, a minstrel.
Ah.
You're a minstrel?
Yes, do you find that strange?
How can you belong to two religions at the same time?
Belief in the balance and belief in God are not mutually exclusive. The Sentinel Order was founded on the basis of protecting the balance, not to worship a higher power. As long as our devotion to whatever God we believe in doesn't conflict with our duty to the balance, and vice versa, who is to say we can't work in the best interest of both?
I guess. I just always thought of the Sentinel as its own faith.
It is a faith, but a faith in something less than God, yet more than magic or the laws of nature. The balance was created by someone, was it not?
I don't know.
Nor do I. But I believe. I have faith. That's enough.
How did you become a Sentinel Minstrom?
The Sentinel are not numerous in Stark. Not yet. Not with the Vanguard, the Church of Voltec, keeping a watchful eye and striking down anyone who dares to proclaim their faith in the balance. But the Sentinel are here, and when they find someone who they believe will be sympathetic to their cause, they approach them. That's what happened to me.
They asked you to join?
No. They told me the truth. I was studying theology at the time, and I found scriptures that challenged conventional wisdoms, made me question the validity of my faith. But once I learned the truth about the balance and the Guardian and the ongoing war with the Vanguard, it became easier to believe in God again, because now things made sense. And so, in the end, I chose to become not only a priest, but a minstrel, and I don't regret my decision.
What did you mean when you said Cortez found you?
One day, he came to visit me here. He knew who I was, that I was a minstrel, and that I was devoted to restoring the balance as well as to my God. We soon became good friends. He was very worried about the imminent collapse of the balance, yet told me that he was waiting for someone special, someone who might be able to help us.
Me?
Yes. He waited for a long time for you to show up, and when you did, it was hard for him trying to convince you that he wasn't crazy. I guess his disguise was too good. I don't know much more than that. Cortez tells me very little, only that you're the key to the survival of the balance. I can only assume that you're the new Guardian?
That's what I've been told. Not by Cortez, of course.
No. I understand your frustration, but I cannot help you any more than I have. If there's anything at all...
Thanks, Father. But you've done enough.
It feels like I've done nothing. But God be with you, and the balance too.
Have you ever been to Arcadia?
No, I'm not a shifter. I'm stuck here, unfortunately. I don't mind. I've been fortunate enough to read most of the scriptures of the balance, and that in itself is a rare privilege for a Starker like me.
I don't have any more questions right now.
If you do, please ask. I want to help, and that's the truth.
How are things here?
You mean in the cathedral?
No, I mean here in Newport. How have things been going?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Have you been away?
You could say that, yeah.
It's just been hot and humid, and is getting worse by the day. And apparently crime is on the rise. But what else is new?
I have to run, Father.
I hope to see you again soon, April. Please take care of yourself. And if you see Cortez, tell him to see me. Tell him that I've been worried.
Will do. No one's around. Wonder if Warren's here. Probably not. Let's take a look anyway, just for fun. Nope, no Warren.
I really should go home and change into something that doesn't make me look like a medieval restorationist. Newport Transit System.
Anybody at the cafe? Nope. It appears to be closed.
It's all dark and deserted. It's closed again? That's the second time in 2 weeks, and this time there's not even a sign.
There's a sign right there. Maybe it's blank.
What's going on here?
April, run! Get out of here!
Why? What's the...
Run, April, now!
I wouldn't listen to her if I were you. Move over there.
Oh, heck.
I said move.
Who the hell are you?
Emma, who's this man? Tell me what's going on. Who are you? What do you want?
He's just following orders, Miss Ryan. He's just a servant. My servant.
Oh, hell.
I was hoping you would join our little party. You're a very difficult person to find, Miss Ryan. A very difficult person to find.
What are you doing to my friends?
If you cooperate, nothing. Nothing permanent, at any rate. But if you make this any harder than it has to be, I will have your friends shot. All of them.
I have, but it's been a very long time since
What
I
do you
played
wa-
it.
Do I know you? I know you. I've seen your face somewhere.
My name is Halloway. Gordon Halloway. I work for Jacob McAllen, who I am certain you have heard of, yes? He runs the Church of Voltec, also known as the Vanguard. He has been insisting on meeting you, Miss Ryan. Of course, we were not sure who you were at first, but we knew we would find you in Venice. You did give us a run for our money, I must admit. Your shift a week ago today made it a lot easier, but then you decided to stay out of town for a while. Smart. Coming back, though, was rather stupid.
How did you find me?
Oh, that see, the ears that hear. Our impressive technology helps, of course, and Mr. McAllen is not a bad magician. He can sense things. Besides, you have not been especially covert, have you? I mean, the job you did in the police archives was messy. Very messy. Footprints all over it. Not your footprints, certainly, but footprints. That poor fool, Mr. Manelli, was it? It took us 8 painful hours to get a confession. And then, it turns out he actually knew nothing about it.
Did you kill him?
Certainly not. He has proven useful in the past. No, a little mental laundry, and this nasty business is behind him. We even cleaned up a few unfortunate childhood memories while we were at it.
I almost feel sorry for Mr. Manelli. Sergeant? Officer? Officer Manelli.
What do you want from me?
We want you, and what you carry with you. We have our connections in Arcadia. We know of your journey north. Good job on our friend Mr. Klax, by the way. Good job. Very impressive. Of course, not to mention the fine work you did on that Gribbler creature. She was not very cooperative. She just refused to listen to reason. But she was a twisted old girl, and we respected that. Unfortunately, we lost track of you once you set out to sea. The Tyrant are not very comfortable with water, and so there was no chance of sending anyone after you. However, with your good fortune and, shall we say, good breeding, I am certain you brought some valuable items back with you. I would expect no less from a bright and industrious girl such as yourself. So, give me what you have and let us be done with this nasty business. I will let your friends go, and then you and I go on a little trip.
Considering who this guy is, what we learned about him from, I have blanking on the guy's name, Burns Flipper. It's very ambient forward, yeah. We learned who this guy was from Burns Flipper some time ago. So it kind of makes sense that he talks like he does.
All right. Release my friends and you will get what I have.
You are a very intelligent woman, Miss Ryan. Still, we need to teach you and your friends a lesson. Shoot that one.
No. Oh, hell no. You shit.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, of course you're here.
They'll get me if I go back downstairs. I have to find some other way out of here. Get out of my way, Zach!
Where are you going, April? Don't you know the game's up?
What game, Zach? They're trying to kill me. They just shot Emma.
Who did?
The agents, the Vanguard.
But they said they weren't really gonna hurt nobody. They were just gonna...
They said? What do you mean? You spoke with them?
No. I mean, they were just gonna arrest you and...
You bastard! You sold me out? You killed Emma? Do you know that? You killed my best friend!
I didn't...
Yeah, fuck you, Zach. Yay!
Zach, are you... Shit!
Yes, he is shit. Zach deserves it.
If you don't open, we'll break down
I'm
the
not good
door.
at taking care of living things. But the wardrobe is actually made of real wood and not that synthetic crap that makes me sneeze and itch all over.
Hide in the closet. Window? Window. Don't close the window, jump out the window. Come on. It's a good game. Ooh.
It's obviously a map of constellations, and the cross must be where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is located. Where that is, I have no idea. It's the piece of the stone disc I got from the Dark People.
Ah, Damodar.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
What do?
When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy an empty cardboard box. Bunch of useless old drawing. My suitcase. When fame and wealth come knocking, an empty cardboard. Bunch of useless old my suitcase.
Okay, well, I can't hide in the closet.
Still just shelves. I worry about the exhibition coming up in 2 weeks. This is the net result of my work. A pile of nothing. I wonder why it's called a twin bed. There's no way it could possibly accommodate 2 people. Not that I've had a chance to try.
You know what? I've wondered the same thing. Ooh, you know what? I have invisibility potion.
I'll save it for when I really need
Oh,
it.
come on. Why do I not need it now? Constable Guybrush, save me. Nope. Crow, save me.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we can't die in this game, so there's not really I don't think there's a there's actually like a time crunch here. I can't hide under the bed. I tried that already.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
I can't jump out the window either. All she does is close it and open it. And there's no exit interaction. What about bind magic?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
I tried that too. I tried hiding in the closet. There's no option to do that. All I can do is look at stuff. Yeah. There's definitely, like, plans that make sense to try, but, the game does not seem to, want to let me do any of them. Yeah, taking the Laura Bow approach. Open the transom, and then go hide somewhere else. Pulling off a shift here. Not sure how I would do that. Oh, but I do have all 4 stones. I wonder if... Oh, no, I don't. I only have... Wait. No, I only have 3 of the stones. Can I combine them? No. Does the jewel do something? No? Oh, yeah. Good idea. Maybe I will look out the window. Yeah. I bet you're right.
Oh, God, this is not gonna be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a choice. Close your eyes, April! Oh, shit! Ah!
Yeah, there we go. That was the thing I was missing. Aw, and April doesn't like water. Well, she just spent, you know, God knows how long at the bottom of the ocean, so friggin' suck it up.
Oh, shit. Somebody's watching the entrance. There's no way I'm getting by without him seeing me. But there's no other way out of here either.
Weird machine, help me. Oh. Well, without him seeing me, you said. What if he couldn't see me? Boop. Doop-de-doo.
Who's there? I know somebody's there. I can hear you. Nah, probably just a sewer rat.
Sewer rat?
It's not a great invisibility effect, but I do have some of the graphics turned down, so that might be part of it.
I got my body back. That was a close call, though. If I'd been caught, don't want to think about what would have happened.
You're still standing right in front of the building. The guy's still right there, like off screen. He can probably see you. How do I get out? I did jump out the window. And then I turned invisible. Yes. Yes, you should. Everybody should play this game. Okay, so... I feel like the subway might be a bad idea. But let's try it. Oh, yeah, nope.
Oh no, they got the subway covered as well.
The final game? There are 3 games in the series. I thought the 3rd game was the final game. Were you not satisfied with Dreamfall chapters? Cafe. Oh, God. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Aha!
The mystery door. It's open.
I knew it! I had a vague thought in my head that I'm pretty sure that door opens at some point. And I could not remember what the context was for it doing that. But I'm glad I was right.
I'm guessing... I'm pretty sure, actually. I'm not in Venice anymore. Now I know how Alice and Dorothy felt.
Oh. I don't remember that. I backed, I backed Dreamfall chapters as well, and I don't remember that being a goal, but that was also a long time ago, so I'll take your word for it. Interesting. I wonder what they'd even do with The Longest Journey 2. Huh. Yeah, now man, okay.
Moby Dick, Oliver Twist, The World According to Garp, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, the Holy Bible. Warm and cozy. I don't know who she is, but she does look vaguely familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Welcome, April Ryan.
I won't ask how you know my name, but who are you?
The Lady Elvane is my name now.
And where am I? What's this place?
This is my home, the house of all worlds.
This is Arcadia? It looked like I passed through a shift, but it didn't feel... It felt different. Not like shifting.
It's similar to shifting, except that you did not pass through dreams, and you're not in Arcadia, nor in Stark. This place is between and everywhere. But don't worry. You are safe from your pursuers, for the moment.
Did you bring me here?
You brought yourself here. But yes, I opened a doorway for you.
Why?
Because that's how the story goes, April. You escape. You outrun your pursuers, and your journey continues. It's been written, and we cannot change that now.
Lady Elvane, I appreciate your help, but I'm so tired of hearing about my destiny and about prophecies. I've lost a good friend today, and...
She's not dead.
What?
She's not?
What did you say?
Emma's not dead. She was hurt, but not killed.
What about Zach?
Oh, thank God. Are you sure?
Is he dead? Please tell me he's dead.
Quite certain. She is on her way to the hospital as we speak.
Can Zach please be dead?
But the others, Charlie, Fiona, they're angry at you. They blame you for Emma's pain and for not letting them in on the truth.
They should blame me. I brought it all to them. The violence, the chaos. I've hurt so many people since this all started. And yet, at the time, it all seemed justified.
It was. The fate of the many depend on the sacrifice of the few. Your sacrifice most of all. You've made so many, and you'll have to make many more before this is all over.
Just like at the beginning of the game.
Will it ever be over?
Eventually. The pain won't go away, though. You'll keep that with you forever.
I don't know if I can go on. It's so hard.
Listen to me, April. You must go on. You must be brave. They all depend on you. And you can do it. You can get through this. Just remember what's important and what's not. Remember who your friends are and trust them. Let them help you.
I can't trust anybody.
They already did that, and look where it got them.
So, somebody gets hurt. That doesn't mean you can give up. I want you to go to Marcuria, to see for yourself how those who are not willing to surrender are holding up. You can learn from their courage.
I can't go there. I can't shift. People tell me I have this talent, but it's not true. If I can't use it, what good is it?
But you have used it twice already. April, child, you must learn to believe in yourself and your abilities. Use what you know, what you do best, to focus your magic.
What I do best? You mean painting?
If that's what you do best, then yes. Use that as a focal point. After a while, you won't even need that. But it's a beginning.
What about the other things I have to do? What about the Guardian?
The Vanguard are holding Adrian, the Guardian, captive. But they still don't know where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is located.
Shouldn't I free Adrian immediately?
Go first to Marcuria. The doorway will bring you there. If you go straight back to Stark, the Vanguard will find you.
Thanks, Lady Alvane. I'm not gonna ask you how you know everything you just told me, because I'm not sure I want to know.
Good luck on your journey ahead, April. I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh, I'm quite certain of that. Quite certain.
Man, I'd forgotten, like, how much of this game April spends insisting that she can't do things. And, like, a good chunk of the game is her, like, getting her head out of her ass. Yeah, absolutely. It sure is. Yeah. The one we were just in was a fairly long one with the whole the island of
Deserted,
Elias.
and from the looks of the place, I'd say they left in a hurry, too.
But, like, yeah, that was the first kind of longish chapter in a while. It's just boom, 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 chapter. Yeah. Yeah, just come on. If nobody's there, raid the cellars. What's Ben Rime gonna do? She's gonna kick my ass is what she's gonna do. You don't mess with Ben Rime. Well... Let's start here.
Nice fountain.
Nobody is around in the marketplace. Oh, can I take all this guy's stuff?
It's a cups game. I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
I want to take all this guy's maps! Aw. Can't raid the asshole cups game guy. What about Minstrom Tobias?
The doors are locked and bolted. I guess the Sentinel have decided to skip town with the rest of the population.
Damn, alright. Well, so much for that idea. I'm pretty sure I know where I'm supposed to go, but of course I'm going to go everywhere else first. Also, I might be completely wrong. Like I said, been a while since I played this game. Westhouse! You old fart.
Brian Westhouse.
Of course you're still here.
I figured you'd still be here, Brian.
April Bloody Ryan. Well, what do you know? It's good to see you, girl. Now get the hell out of Marcuria before the shit hits the fan.
Brian Drunkhouse.
You're not leaving, are you, Mr. Westhouse?
I guess I'm not. I always was an idiot.
You're not an idiot, Mr. Westhouse. Brian, you're just fighting for something you believe in, something you care about.
I don't care a whittle about this bloody town.
I think you do.
Then why are you still here?
I think you care a lot, but you hate to admit it.
Yeah, well. I built this house with my own two hands, you know. First thing I ever did that I was proud of. Real proud.
You built it into a cliffside. That's fucking
I ain't
awesome.
about to leave it to those damn tyrant trolls waltzing in here under the pretense of defending their borders. It's the Vanguard holding their leash, be sure of that.
What are you gonna do when they get here?
got an old gun locked up in the pantry. Enough bullets to take down at least 24 of those goblins. I'm going down fighting, that's for sure.
You'll be fine, I'm sure of that. Just leave the bottle be until the victory party, okay?
No way.
Don't worry about that, girl. That's my last batch of real whiskey. All I got left now is bloody Markarian wine. And believe me, you don't want to get drunk on that.
I believe you. Just take care of yourself, Brian. Take real good care.
And you, Miss Ryan. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. And if you ever come back this way...
I promise to visit you, of course. Goodbye, Brian.
Yeah. I mean, you better make sure this porch is sturdy as fuck. I would be scared of it just, like, falling off. Especially because it's like, you're on the ocean, right? Like, that wood is gonna get messed up. You better reinforce the shit out of this porch.
Brian Westhouse.
Don't want that falling into the ocean.
You still around, goddammit? Now get going. Get out of Markuria now.
I just did, and then I came back.
No, I can't hold down strong liquor.
Alright, bye, Brian. Let's go to visit what's his face? Abnaxis. Can I visit Abnaxis?
Enter, honored guest.
Yay!
And I would have been with you presently.
He's still here.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Abnaxis.
Should I not have been okay, April Ryan?
I wasn't sure. Everybody else has left town.
Yes, most everyone did. A war is coming.
Shouldn't you be leaving too, then?
I am, after I see you again.
You shouldn't be putting yourself in danger for my sake, Abnaxis.
Then, for the sake of the balance, you will find 3 stones, yes?
I did, yeah. Just missing one now.
Here, this was the stone of the Venar entrusted to me. I was to take this to Markuria, and there hold embassy until the Kanang La will come to take it from me.
You had this the whole time? Why didn't you tell me before?
To have been carrying this on your journey will be too risky, April Ryan. You have it now. 4 stones to make one. Now my task is done, and the veil is upon me. There is only the present and the past now. Only those 2, not the future. The veil is upon us all, April Ryan. I must leave for my people, to be with them in this time of darkness.
Thank you for your help, Abnaxis. I will miss you.
And I you, April Ryan. May the balance bless you. May the balance bless and protect us all.
I forgot that he mentioned the veil before when we talked to him. About how, like, because he and his people exist in, like, all time at once, or experience all time at once. Except there's a cutoff point, apparently. And now we are at that cutoff point. And it is uncertain what the future holds. Which is, pretty unsettling.
It's the piece of the stone disc. Abnaxis gave it to me, and his people have apparently had it for a long, long time.
Can I go downstairs? Hey, look who's still here.
It's Minstrom Yaren, keeper of the library. So you're still here?
Eh? Oh, it's just you. If you have come to use the library, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. We're all very busy today. Very busy indeed.
Don't worry, I didn't come by to do any reading today.
Good. With the Tyrant army approaching, we don't have much time.
Is Vestrum Tobias around?
Oh, goodness. You do not know? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Tobias, he's dead. Murdered.
Oh, no.
No, by whom?
We don't know, but we suspect Vanguard agents, of course. In the chaos of the evacuation, the soldiers had their hands full making sure no one was trampled, and that looters were promptly apprehended. When we visited the temple after everyone had left, there were so many books and valuable artifacts we wanted to bring here for safekeeping. We found Tobias by the mules he loved so dearly. He'd been stabbed in the heart, and from the looks of it, he didn't resist much at all. He probably even knew his assailant.
Why Tobias? He was the kindest, gentlest man I've ever known. Always helpful, always ready to listen. I'll really miss him.
So will all of us. He was a great man, and a great Vestrum, and we will never see another like him. But unfortunately, there were many who disagreed with his views, and the Vanguard, well, they would be happy to see the end of him for good.
Another reason for doing everything we can to stop them. Shouldn't you be leaving the city?
Leaving? No, I'm staying here with my fellow Minstrom. The Enclave is our life and our home, and we're not letting the Vanguard and the Tyrant army drive us away. But we will defend ourselves.
With what? Books?
Hey, you'd be surprised.
We may look harmless, but don't judge a book by its cover. There are many of us who are skilled at magic. I can throw a pretty mean ball of fire myself.
Hell yeah.
We even have swords and bows, and a few of us are well versed with deadly weaponry. So we won't be easily defeated, trust me.
Don't fuck with the librarians.
What's the rusty wheel downstairs for?
The wheel? Oh, yes, the wheel. That's used for draining the water out of the pool.
Good luck.
And to you, the same.
Oh yeah, that wheel.
The water's pretty cold. Won't budge. dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor. It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. It's a small recess about the size of my fist with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor.
Pretty sure I need to do something with stones here. Oh. Okay. So they are supposed to go in a certain place. I didn't rub the Bonda stone in the right spot. There we go.
I think something's gone wrong.
Uh-oh. I broke it.
Won't budge. It's a pool of seawater. The water's pretty cold. Excuse me.
Yes?
Good luck.
And to you, the same.
Okay, well, nothing new from him. Hey, there he is. Crow, my best boy.
Don't tell me. You need help with something you can't get to.
Nice to see you too. I'm so cynical.
Because it seems like the only times you call me is when you need me to do something. It's never to say, "Hello, Crow, what have you been up to?" Or, "Hey, just wanted to let you know how much I love you."
I do love you, Crow.
Sorry. There's just so much on my mind I forget to treat my friends right.
Friend? I'm your friend. Whatever you need me to do, babe, I'm there.
Crow, you're the best. He just wants to be loved.
Crow.
What do you need me to do?
It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely.
Yeah.
Something's preventing that stone dragon's mouth from opening completely. Could you check it out?
That's it? Easy.
Yeah. And Crow deserves it, as do we all.
Yeah. I see what's wrong here. When was the last time they cleaned this thing? There's there's pigeon crap all over it. Some of it's so old it's almost petrified.
Great! Peck it off.
Ew.
Peck it? No. No, that's disgusting. Nobody told me I was gonna be pecking pigeon crap when I joined up for this adventure.
Crow? Peck it off.
Yikes!
Damn, alright. And today we learned that Crow is Crow is a sub. No, the cool stones. Crow, you deserve so many treats for that.
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down. It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across. It's a small recess about the size of my fist with a thin duct extending from the recess to the...
Minstrom Yaren, did you see that thing that fell into the water?
Excuse me?
Yes?
Do you know why the drainage wheel is stuck?
Goodness, it is. Why, yes, of course it is. We keep the sluices locked so that the pool is not drained by accident.
Could you unlock it for me?
Certainly. But why?
Because I need to drain the pool.
Goodness me, you do? Very well, I will unlock the sluices.
Thanks, buddy. How very helpful of you.
It's the disc of the balance, key to the Guardian's realm, forged in dragon's fire from the 4 stones I collected on my journey across Arcadia. And a pretty sweet paperweight as well. Not without taking a dive into the water, I won't.
So do it.
Ouch! It's almost boiling.
Oh. Right. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, it's just cold water, what's the problem? Oh, it's not cold water anymore. Well, so what I need to do is get an iceberg lettuce and throw it in there.
It's the disc of the balance, the key to the Guardian's realm.
Was the disc floating? Sweet.
It's the complete and assembled stone disc, forged by the fire of a dragon and chilled in the cool waters of the Sentinel Enclave.
I'm not sure what to do with it. Ah.
Oh my god, it's an army heading this way, and they've got the road blocked. Where's a shift when you need one? I'm in real trouble here. Come on, shift. I did it last time I was scared out of my mind, and I don't feel any safer now. It's not working. I'm just gonna have to hide out in the... Oh!
Whoop! And chapter 11. 15 minutes. Kin.
Saved by the bell. Again. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, except my powers only work when I'm scared silly. That's the second time I've opened a shift by instinct alone when I've been in mortal danger. The frustrating thing is, I still don't know how to do it when I'm not scared. Wait, didn't the old lady say I should use what I do best to focus my talents? Is running away really what I do best? Come to think of it, why did the shift dump me here? Wasn't even thinking about the studio.
Yep, this is a good time to call it for the night, actually. Because it is about the 2-hour mark. So, we will stop there. And I think we're getting kind of close to the end of the game, if I remember correctly. So I better make sure that I can set up the second game to be ready to go once I'm done here. Well, sort of. I am going to play the whole trilogy. So that the longest journey will be Wednesday for a while. But yeah, we will. I'll be back next Tuesday with more Moonlighter, and I'll be back next Wednesday with more Longest Journey. Let's see, is anyone around? Heck yeah, Taco Adventure has been celebrating his 7-year streamiversary with a playthrough of the Quest for Glory series as a magic user, which is my favorite way to play the series, so of course I've got to rate him. Looks like he's on to Quest for Glory 2 now. Yay! So, thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good time tonight. And hope you enjoyed all the stories and the lore that this session revealed. And there will be more next week. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.